And now pulls out to have a go at Leclerc. Leclerc stays ahead by about a car length and a half.
Formula One is a sport where every millisecond counts, and the difference between victory and defeat often hinges on one thing: communication.
Mono, can you not see that? I don't know what you're thinking when you keep these tires on, man. You need to hope for a miracle.
But how do teams relay crucial information without tipping off their rivals? The answer lies in their secret language, an intricate code filled with unique words and phrases that only they understand.
Driver default Charlie 85 when you can. Driver default C 85 when you can.
These codes are far from random. They're carefully crafted, with each word designed to convey specific instructions that could change the course of a race in an instant.
Alonso 5 seconds behind you.
Just leave me alone, I know what to do.
In this video, we're going to uncover the fascinating world of F1 communication. We'll explore how these coded messages work, why they're vital for success on the track, and reveal some of the most intriguing examples from past and present.
I need more power, man.
We'll also take a brief look at how this form of communication has evolved over the years, becoming more sophisticated and essential with each passing season. By the end of this video, you might never hear a Formula One race
Okay, George, we're going to need to box. We have a mixed tyre set on the car.
the same way again. In the high-octane world of Formula One, where decisions are made in split seconds, communication isn't just a tool, it's a lifeline. Every race is a complex chess game played at over 200 miles per hour, and teams need to convey intricate strategies in the blink of an eye. That's where code words come in.
Awesome job, mate. P4, well done.
These aren't just random phrases. They're carefully crafted shortcuts, each word or phrase packed with meaning, designed to minimize the risk of miscommunication when it matters most. Code words are essential for everything from executing race strategies and managing pit stops to responding to unexpected events on the track.
My left front tire broke.
The added layer of secrecy ensures that even if rivals are listening in, and you can bet they are, they won't be able to decipher the plan. In Formula One, where the stakes are sky high,
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay, but I picked up all the front wing from the guys. They just played their life in turn one. Ridiculous.
these coded messages aren't just tactical tools, they're crucial for survival. Consider this. During a race, a driver might be given a series of instructions over the radio that could make or break their performance. But with cars hurtling around the track and with so many variables at play, clarity is key. A single misunderstood word could lead to a disastrous pit stop, a missed opportunity to overtake, or worse, a crash. This is why teams invest so much time and effort into perfecting their communication, ensuring that every member knows the code and can react instantly. Let's dive into some of the common code words you might hear during a race.
So box max, we've got front wing damage.
When you hear box, it's time for a pit stop. This simple one-syllable word carries enormous weight. Timing a pit stop correctly can be the difference between gaining or losing several positions on the track.
Leclerc's making his way through that traffic I told you about.
Clear is another critical term. It tells the driver it's safe to overtake, a green light to seize an opportunity.
Okay, Yuki, let's push. One step more on tires. We are good on tires. We need to call for signs. Push.
Then there's push, a command to step on the gas, often during those pivotal moments when fractions of a second can make all the difference. But here's where it gets really interesting. Each team has its own unique vocabulary, reflecting their distinct culture, strategies, and even the personalities of their drivers. For instance, one team might use the word hammer
It's hammer time.
to signal a speed boost, urging their driver to push the car to its limits. Another might opt for attack mode, a phrase that conjures a sense of urgency and aggression. This variation adds an extra layer of complexity to F1 communication, making it even more fascinating. But how did this system of coded language develop? In the early days of F1, communication between the driver and the pit wall was rudimentary. A few simple words, often shouted over crackling radios, were all that teams had to rely on. But as the sport evolved, so did the technology and the language. Advanced telemetry systems now provide real-time data to the teams, allowing them to make more informed decisions. This has led to the development of a much more sophisticated system of communication.
Huh? What? Still?
One that is constantly adapting to the demands of modern racing.
This is the worst experience I've ever had in any race car, ever.
None of us are happy about this pace.
The communication dynamics within an F1 team are intricate and vital to success.
Oh my god! What did you do?
Each team is a well-oiled machine where every member plays a critical role in executing the race strategy. At the heart of this operation is the race engineer, who acts as the primary communicator with the driver. The race engineer is responsible for delivering real-time updates to the driver.
Okay, Max, that'll be 5 laps remaining coming up. Gap is 5+.
Interpreting feedback from the car and making split-second decisions that could influence the outcome of the race. But the race engineer isn't working alone. Behind them is a team of strategists, data analysts, and other specialists, all feeding into the communication process. These individuals analyze data in real time, using advanced algorithms and simulations to predict the best course of action. Their insights are then relayed to the race engineer, who distills this information into concise, actionable instructions for the driver. Technology is at the heart of these interactions. Advanced radio systems and telemetry, real-time data sent from the car to the team, ensure that messages are delivered swiftly and accurately.
P1 Sebastian, P2 Hamilton, and yourself P3. Sebastian have a 5-second penalty.
But even with all this technology, the effectiveness of communication depends on trust, clarity, and a shared understanding of the code. Every team member must be on the same page, ready to adapt quickly to the ever-changing demands of a race. One of the most challenging aspects of F1 communication is dealing with the unexpected. Weather changes, sudden mechanical issues, or an on-track incident can throw even the best-laid plans into disarray. In these moments, the ability to communicate effectively and adapt quickly is crucial. A well-timed code word or phrase can make all the difference.
So box, 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 box.
Allowing the team to react swiftly and minimize any potential damage. Code words can make or break a race. A well-timed box can bring a driver in for fresh tires just before the rain starts, like during the 2020 Turkish Grand Prix. In that race, quick thinking and clear communication allowed Lewis Hamilton to pit at just the right moment, giving him the grip he needed to secure victory on a treacherous track. But it's not just about pit stops. These codes influence every aspect of race strategy. Whether it's signaling when to conserve tires, push for speed, or defend a position, the precision of these terms leads to better decisions and, ultimately, better race outcomes.
And for the first time in 93 years, this fabled race is won by one of their own. Charles Leclerc wins the Monaco Grand Prix.
For example, during a race where tire degradation is a significant concern, a code word might be used to instruct the driver to adjust their driving style, perhaps by being gentler on the throttle in certain corners or altering their braking points. These subtle adjustments, communicated through a single word, can extend tire life just enough to avoid an extra pit stop, potentially saving valuable seconds. Another fascinating aspect of F1 communication is the psychological game. Code words can be used not just to execute strategies, but to mislead rivals. Teams might deliberately use ambiguous or misleading language over the radio, knowing that their communications are being monitored. For instance, a team might instruct their driver to push, even when they don't intend to, creating confusion and possibly prompting rivals to make a mistake. In the high-stakes world of Formula One, these aren't just words. They're powerful tools that can determine victory or defeat. The ability to communicate effectively under pressure, with so much on the line, is what separates the good teams from the great ones. For fans, the secret language of F1 teams is both intriguing and mysterious. Some love how these codes add layers of strategy and drama to the sport, while others are surprised by just how complex they can be. It's like watching a chess match unfold at 200 miles per hour, with every move, every word, carrying enormous significance. But what do you think? Have you ever heard a term during a race and wondered what it meant? Or maybe you've tried to guess the meaning of a code word based on what happens next on the track. Here's a challenge. Could you come up with a code word that might give a team an edge? Perhaps something that sounds innocuous but carries a hidden meaning. Drop your ideas in the comments. We'd love to see what you come up with. And if you've got a favorite F1 code word, let us know. Whether it's something iconic like box or a more obscure term, share your thoughts on how these codes impact the race and add to the drama that keeps us all on the edge of our seats. In this video, we've peeled back the curtain on the secret language of F1, revealing how these coded phrases are vital for success on the track. From coordinating complex strategies to maintaining a competitive edge, these secret phrases are essential for victory in the world of Formula One. If you found this deep dive into F1 communication intriguing, be sure to subscribe, like, and share. Your support helps us bring you more in-depth content. And if you're curious about how teams develop these secret codes and how they've evolved over time, be sure to check out our next video, where we'll dive even deeper into the strategies and technology behind F1 communication. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.